Hello, this is J183, and this is the start of a brand new series on my channel, which is a series which is going to be on quite a few channels, I assume, and it is the Noob journey, which is restarting very well. Like, this is a pre-season race for it, so it's underway already. So yeah, if you didn't know, which I'm pretty sure everyone does know by now, that the F1 YouTuber XMattyG decided to go on to better things. So he left the Noob journey with some of the other people. So Rickson and Shockmaster, I think, are the main two who are carrying it on. So very big thanks to them. So I got invited to that by someone who I know out of AOR. So that's the reason I'm now in. And as you can see, I'm absolutely awful, as this is my first run in qualifying. And yeah, so I'm definitely able to be in it because of how bad I am. And you can see on the first run already, I'm on like a minute slower than the best time. So yeah, my aim really throughout this series is to get just improve really, because maybe I'll hopefully get a point somewhere, because I am just really bad. But this is the qualifying run. Briggsy has just gone ahead of me, who's the guy who actually got me into it out of AR. He loses it right in front of me, and I can't slow down enough, and then actually crash into him, which is not very helpful. I'm going to try and reverse a neutral, so I'm clearly not very good at all. So in AOR, for those who don't know, I use assists. So the Noob journey is getting people who are really bad with no assists to race without assists, and it's pretty much just an absolute crash fest, and it's really quite amusing to watch. So yeah, I'll leave a link to Rix's channel in the description, who I think is uploading a main highlights. So yeah, go and sub to him and watch the main highlights with him and someone else's commentary. This is now my second lap on a new set of tyres, and you can see just already through turn 1 I've spun. So yeah, no traction control is very difficult to get used to. I'm kind of okay at manual gears if I have suggested gear, which I don't on this. And the other main thing is no racing line, which means I just completely overshoot every corner pretty much. Yeah, you can see I'm already 17 seconds down on my best lap, which is currently a 2:45. So not the most promising start to a lap. And you can see up through the next section I'm just going extremely slowly, losing the back end literally everywhere, and then actually collecting someone behind me. Who apologies if you're watching, but it wasn't my intention. I just can't control my car. So yeah, that was Buttius Crackius, who it then spins out himself the next corner, so I feel less bad now. But yeah, so it's a pre-season race. It's a 10 race season. I actually take out my teammate there by accident as well. So yeah, not going too well. I've actually got a 10 place grid penalty now, so pretty much I'll be starting last wherever I qualify. And yeah, so it's a 10 race series, not including this pre-season race. So this pre-season was just to test how quick people are. And this is actually my final qualifying run with only like 30 seconds left in the session. I had to nail this lap, otherwise I was starting last, like completely last. So yeah, this is the best running qualifying. It was actually not a bad lap, to be fair to myself. And I'll leave you with the whole thing, but it's a 10 race season. This is the pre-season race. It'll be happening every week, every Thursday. I think there's one that I can't make, so unfortunately we're missing out on that. But yeah, I'll be getting the rest of them up on YouTube, and it should be interesting. So this is my best lap in qualifying. I'm already a second down through sector 1, just because I'm trying to take it cautiously to make sure I don't absolutely bin it, and then have no chance of beating anyone. So I'm 16th place at the minute, and you can just see I'm already 20 seconds up on my previous lap, so you can tell that lap went wrong. And yeah, the pressure's on me now. I want to set a medium tyres because I actually ran out of softs after the first 2 attempts. So yeah, not too good. I go wide into turn 6, but it doesn't make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things, and I'm going to be setting a lap that's a minute and a half quicker anyway. So yeah, through turn 7 that was actually reasonably good. I didn't lose the back end at all. I had quite a good exit from the corner, and I am awful at the minute, and you have to bear with me because I've never really done anything without assists on F1 before, and hopefully by the end of the series I might get, well, I imagine I will have improved a bit. It just depends how much, because my intention would probably, if I get good enough, to go into a higher league in AOR next season on F1 2017 if this comes off. So yeah, that is the main, well, not the main aim, but the main aim is to just have fun and see if I can get any better. But yeah, coming around the final corner on my best qualifying run, and it's a 1:12 improvement, and that puts me just ahead of Faction Impala, which is very satisfying to not be stone dead last. But unfortunately I have 10 place grid penalties, so I will be behind everyone anyway. So it hasn't really saved me that much. And yeah, you might recognise some of these names from the original Noob Journey on XMattyG's channel. So there's Chockmaster and Rickson at the bottom there, there's Diehard Fan was at the top. So yeah, you might recognise a few people. This is formation lap. which I'm actually going to try and take pretty pretty well. And I say that as everyone ahead of me in the smoke just crashes into each other, because I actually want to use this lap as practice, because like they tell you that you're not allowed to practice loads. So I think in the whole of F1 up to this point, I've had about probably less than 10 laps of practice with no assists, and yeah, it's pretty evident to see that that's the case. Although I have managed to avoid trouble on the formation lap, if that's anything to cheer about, but unfortunately that's short-lived, as I completely creamed the back of the house ahead of me, and yeah, that's that formation lap over, unfortunately. And now onto race start. This is going to get absolutely tasty. From 20th on the grid, 5 red lights, and away they go for the Spanish Grand Prix. There's already lag, someone's already been disqualified. I'm up into 17th, no damage, but I'm just trying to avoid everything. You can see how many cars are just spinning around, and that's what makes this series so brilliant, because the amount of carnage that's happened everywhere. And yeah, I'm up to 11th place, and the safety car's already been deployed. So that is a very nice start, just to get no damage, avoid everyone. I'm fairly sure this position won't last, because I'm just awful. But you know, it's still nice to be in it, and you can see the amount of people that had damage off the start is actually going to put me up into 8th place. So I'm running into points right now, which is something to hold on to for as long as I can, because it won't last most likely. And now onto lap 3, the end of the safety car period, and everyone gets this oversteer. I get oversteer as well, but then I'm actually into 5th place, and I just want you to remember that screenshot of me being in 5th, because it's not going to last. And here comes, I can't quite see in my mirror, but it's a Williams right behind me who's on hard tyres, which is a little bit odd. But he's looking to go for a look. But then here comes Charlie up the inside, and he's going to go for a move, and he absolutely dive bombs it. I brake early because I have no bearing of where to brake at all, because I don't have racing line on it, of course. And now Frobo Jobo is the next car behind me in his Mercedes. Yeah, so I'm just going to drop like a stone, which has already started, but it'll probably happen even more now. And in the Mercedes, he's right behind me. I actually don't look up a brake into that corner, but I do get a lot of oversteer, and going incredibly slowly. You can see how much time I've lost already, and I actually collect for a Majobo, so apologies if you're watching, but yeah, that wasn't my intention. I'll repeat it as I did earlier. I'm not deliberately taking people out, it's just I'm not in much control of my car. So I do try and avoid people when I can, but sometimes I just can't, which is unfortunate. And there goes the other Mercedes of Corsa LFC, and I'm already back down to 13th place, which is not very good. I'm already down, and here comes Jay Corrigan, and he's going to try and go around the outside, which he actually makes a lot of contact, but he does make it work. So I'm back down to third last, I should say. Third last already, and now on to lap 5. You can just see this is when the carnage starts, because without any other drivers around you, it's very easy to lose focus, which is what I do a lot, and make a lot of contact and collisions with everyone. So yeah, basically all that happened from now on was I got lapped a lot of times. So that's a spoiler for you. You can just see I lose the back end. I'm just showing you basically how awful I am, and how this is definitely going to be a noob journey, because I'm well off being any good at the minute. So I'm going to have to make a bit of a journey to get reasonably competitive. And I'll, on the end of the same lap, actually make a pit stop, as does the guy in 16th, who's just behind me. But now I'm getting lapped by, I think this is down to about 10th place, so 3 laps after the safety car went in, and I'm being lapped by people who I was ahead of. There's the Williams, who was behind me at the safety car period, and there's the Ferrari of Matt 212, who you probably recognise, and here goes the other Salva, and this is just not going very well right now. So I didn't expect points at all. I didn't expect anything. I expected it to be woeful, and I'm pretty happy I've survived 6 laps, if I'm honest. And yeah, that's my only aim. Oh, and there's a big crash enemy. Matt and Corza, I think that was, just spun out, and that means I've unlapped myself from 2 positions, which is always an achievement. So yeah, it's not going brilliantly at this point, and I lose the back end over the curb. Managed to actually not get any wing damage for that one, but yeah, it won't make much difference in the grand scheme of things, because in order to notice wing damage, you've got to be going quickly. So yeah, it's here comes. I'm not sure what this is, but I think I'm just going to lose it. Yeah, around the final corner, lose the back end everywhere, almost spin into the pit lane there, quite interestingly. And yeah, I'm just, no traction control is absolutely impossible for me at the minute. So I'm going to try and get better throughout the series. Of course, you're not allowed to do much practice, but I'll be getting better by getting experience in each race. So hopefully by the end I might even be like fighting for wins, although I highly much doubt that. And yeah, there's me going into a barrier once again. I think I've been lapped about 3 or 4 times by now. There's Diehard Fan, who you probably recognise, and my teammate, I think this is, yeah, Overrated Llama. And in trying to avoid him, I actually just spin out again. There's Faction Impala, who also spins out, he's the car in 14th, but he's also a lap ahead of me now. So that just shows you how much no man's land I'm in, seeing as the car ahead of me is also a lap ahead of me now. So yeah, not brilliant. And I spin out once again. This is just getting pretty repetitive at this point. But now I'm getting blue flags for the cars behind, who I'm not sure who they are. But it's Matt and Corza once again carrying on this battle, and I lose the back end, and I then get hit by Corza RC, and he actually retires from that. So very, very unfortunate that I was actually, like, we came to blows there. But that definitely, I think I got a bit of stick for crashing into people after the race. But I'm not sure that was entirely my fault. I know I'm going way too slowly, but and I'm in the gravel once again. But like I'm going very slowly. People should try and avoid me. I know it's probably my fault because I didn't get out of the way of the blue flags, but still, I then spin out once again, facing the wrong way for about the 50th time this race, and I'm on lap 9. I'm pretty sure the leaders are about lap 15 or something at this point, and then on acceleration I lose the front wing completely once again. It's only a reduced damage, but I've still managed to lose my wing about 4 times, and here goes some more drivers. My rear tyres, they literally blow up everywhere because the amount of wheel spin I get when I put the power down. So yeah, I've got a lot to learn, and not much time to learn it, so I've got to improve pretty quickly if I want a chance in this league. And once again spinning out at at turn 6, and there goes some more drivers right past me. There's Matt and Jay Corrigan. Matt actually spins out once again there, by the looks of things. Yes, he does, and it's not going well. Since every time I've seen him, pretty much he's spun out. But you know, what can you do? I actually spin out again into the gravel. That's a carbon copy of what I did the other lap, and I'm going to find my way back onto the track. And then, funny story, I thought this was the track. It turns out it wasn't. So there's a new corner I didn't recognise, this one here. So then I realised I wasn't actually on the track, which is not advisable. So back onto the main circuit now. And now lap 10, I've got Briggsy right behind me, who I crashed into in qualifying, obviously. So yeah, I think we've got some team radio from him.
Come on, get that McLaren out of the way. This guy is just trying to go inside of me when I try to pass him. We just turn it.
So yeah, very unfortunate incident there that he actually retired again. So I'm going to leave. This is now my personal best lap of the race, so this lap is in full, because it's probably one of the few laps I didn't actually make a spin on. So yeah, with Briggsy it was very unfortunate. I think it was more a lag incident than anything, but once again I'm going too slowly and people just crash into me. So yeah, apologies to everyone watching, but what can you do? And here's my personal best lap. Get quite a good exit, quite a good run through the first few corners. And to say this is with no assist, this is only about 10 or 12 seconds off of my personal best around Spain with assists, which I'd say is not too bad for well, at this point I've done about 25 laps with no assists, so I'd say that's not a bad effort overall. So yeah, it's my best lap. I'm still 13th place because I've actually been gaining a few positions when people have crashed, so which is helpful. And Diard Fan's now crossed the line. I think it was 5 minutes 40 ahead of me, so I think he must be on about lap 16 at this point or something like that. I actually run in the gravel a little bit, which sort of shows how bad all my laps were. If this is my best one, I'm still off the track at one point. Here's Briggsy's teammate Jay Corrigan, who I'm going to let past and make sure I don't crash into, because I don't want the entire Renault family killing me. But yeah, so around the final sector, this sector is very difficult to master with no assists. Obviously I'm nowhere near mastering it, I'm nowhere near getting it right at all, but yeah, very technical circuit in Spain, so there's a lot of traction zones which I struggle with a lot, because they're the ones where I just lose the back end everywhere and spin out. So yeah, this is lap 12, which was my personal best, and going around the final corner. Let's see what this lap time is, my personal best of the race, and it is going to be a 1:33.1, I think that is, so not too bad actually. And now the race is finished. I'm just on lap 13 because I'm really bad and I've been lapped loads of times. But yeah, there we go, finished the race in 12th place out of 12 finishers, but we'll gloss over that. And I've only finished 4 laps down, so I was second last out of anyone who finished. I actually lost to Briggsy, but we'll ignore that, because yeah, Briggsy retired off of me and he still beat me. So yeah, not the most brilliant race in terms of competitiveness, but it was fun nonetheless. So yeah, leave a like on this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more. This has been J183, and I will see you next time.